So I get an email from a friend of mine named Ali who is celebrating Ramadan right now, and he asked if I'd do Iraqi lamb kebabs. I said, sure, why not? I haven't done an international dish in a while. The flavors are great, so I went around to some specialty stores that had some of the seasoning and some of the ingredients I couldn't find in my regular supermarket. So you can use them, you can leave them out. Most everything we're using here you can get at a regular supermarket except one thing, and I'll show you what that is. But that's optional. So let's bring you in. We're going to do Iraqi lamb kebabs, and I hope you enjoy this. So looks like there's a lot here. Let me kind of show you this first. I have yogurt and sour cream. I'm using this for a yogurt dip for the kebabs, so when we put them on our flatbread, we have a little topping for them. So we're going to put that off to the side. It's really not a part of the kebab, but I'll put it in the recipe down below. If you want to make my yogurt dip, you can too. It's quick and easy, but let's move that out of the way. And then you can kind of see we got some lamb. Underneath we have some beef. We're going to do a mixture. We have a big giant onion, which you only need a small one, so I'm only using part of that. And you got breadcrumbs, allspice. Here's the flatbread we're going to put our kebabs on afterwards. A little ginger, some garlic, tomatoes, parsley, little red pepper. And then this is called, I think it's pronounced sumac. And this is what we're going to season our sliced onions before we put them on our sandwich. You're going to toss it with this sumac here. And from what I hear, it's supposed to be sweet. I have never used this before. So we're going to do it according to the recipe. And we're going to season our thinly sliced onions, toss them in the sumac. And if I'm mispronouncing it, please correct me. But this is what I had to drive around for. I couldn't find this at a regular supermarket. It's usually on the area of spices that are hanging on the, they're just hanging on little metal sticks. So if you go to the seasoning area and you can't find this, don't worry, you don't have to use this if you don't want to. Just use a different other seasoning. I'm putting my yogurt dip in here, and I'm making a double batch for my family because we have lots of lamb and beef. I'm making a lot of kebabs. But so if it looks like a lot on the screen, just look at the recipe down below, and I'm doubling everything. So you have your yogurt. You're going to add your sour cream into it. A little bit of lime juice. A little bit of garlic. A little bit of cumin. Some chopped parsley. A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. Grab yourself a little spoon. Mix it all up. There you go. I'm going to put this in the fridge. Let it chill a little bit. This is what we're going to take this. We're going to just kind of drizzle it on our sandwiches. Okay? It's going to be kind of like our dressing. Now the beauty with making the kebabs, we're throwing everything in here. Everything, and mixing it in. It's going to be awesome. Okay, here's the 3 things you're going to have to top off your kebabs, flatbread sandwiches, okay? You can do some tomatoes, some parsley, and some onions. Well, let me show you. I'm putting these in the fridge for right now to keep them fresh. Let me show you what I'm going to do with the onions, though. Thinly slice them. Then you're going to break them all apart. Then I'm going to take the ground sumac. Just going to season them just a little bit. And what you're going to do is you're going to toss that in onto the onions. I have no idea what this tastes like. Let me just try one of these. Wow. Very distinct flavor. And then go ahead and put that in the refrigerator with the tomatoes and the parsley. All right, here's our fresh ground lamb. We're going to put that in first. Here's our beef. Okay, take the onions, put those in there. Parsley. Allspice. Chili pepper. Ginger. Once again, the recipe's down below. You don't have to worry about it. A little salt. A little pepper. I'm going to put a lot of pepper. A little extra than normal. We're going to mix this all together. You're going to also want to throw some breadcrumbs in there, so we're going to do that right now. Not a lot, just enough to give it its binding factor, about a quarter cup. Then you're going to take handfuls and just make, I recommend making meatballs first. Then we'll work the skewers. Some of your ingredients may fall out, don't worry about it. You got enough flavor built in there, so just make some nice palm meatballs. Then we're going to skewer them and shape them. Okay, so I have the bamboo skewers. I don't have the metal flat ones that you normally use to shape the elongated meat. So I'm going to do the best job I can shaping them on these. If you have the flat metal ones, go for it. That's awesome. All right, so you're going to take your meatball. You're going to slide this right through the middle. And you're going to carefully shape these into long, about 6 inches. I might even be able to go longer than that. So the longer ones work, but you can do something like that. There you go. Shape it into something like that. And then you're going to take a cookie sheet with wax paper and just lay it on like that and line them all up. And then we're going to take them out to the grill. You're going to want to flatten them a little bit too. So give them a little bit of a flatness. Try not to keep them round. So let me go do that to my other one. Okay, let's show you what it all looks like. Bring my tray over. We're going to take these out to the grill right now. Be sure to bring some aluminum foil with you, and I'll meet you at the barbecue. All right, so I'm in my backyard, and I got to apologize for the neighbor's dog. We're going to be cooking him next week, so stay tuned for that. And I'm just going to prepare the grill right now. You take a piece of foil, just kind of crumble it up like that. Okay, you can put that across there like that. Okay, now what that's going to do is that's going to allow me to put my skewers across without touching the meat to the grill. It's going to hold it up above. At least that's what it's supposed to do. So let's try it out. There. Okay, we're going to do 5 minutes on each side. And we'll check on these in a little bit. How's that look? Huh? They look beautiful to you? Yeah, this one caught on fire a little bit and burned the stick, but whatever. Okay, so they're beautiful. Look at that. Just delicious. I'm going to show you how to make your sandwiches. So let's put this off to the side. Okay, you bring out your onions and your parsley and your tomatoes. So you got that all there. And then don't forget the awesome yogurt sauce that we made. That's going to go on top of it all. I'll put this back here like that. Take your flatbread. I'm going to grab this one. Take your flatbread right there. Put that right in there. Slide it out. Take a little bit of this on there. Beautiful. Take some of that on there. Beautiful. Look at that. I feel like I'm in the restaurant right now. A little bit of tomatoes. There you go. We're going to take a little bit of this, put it right on top. How's that look? That look beautiful? Look at that. I bet you can just taste that. Can you taste that? All right, well, I'm going to taste it for you. Let me try this out. Okay, I'm ready to give this a try. That look awesome? Wow. So many flavors in here. All right, let's try this. This is amazing. The onions with the sumac, that little sweet seasoning, it's kind of sweet. It enhances the onions a lot. The yogurt dressing is so much better than like a mayonnaise or a mustard. It's got that pop. This is really, really good. Whoop, and really falling apart. All right. I'll see you on the next episode. I'm just going to lick my hand. And I might eat it. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.